Hey, what is up, you guys? It's Silver Fang, and today I'm back with another video. So today I'm going to be reacting to Fate Strange Fake episode 6. Last episode was pretty much a setup chapter, but we did leave it off at the end where Assassin was facing off against Richard and the Master of Lancer or Watcher. So hopefully this episode we probably gonna get to see Richard and Lancer versus Assassin, or maybe not, because Ayaka does not want the Grail, and Lancer, the Master of Lancer, he doesn't want the Grail either, and Assassin, she's only going after masters who want the Grail. So there might be a possible alliance here, who knows. But this should be an interesting episode. With that being said, let's jump right into the video. I wonder what kind of rider this is.
Such thrilling music!
Like a shadow figure.
The experience was more wonderful than any other. Ally with someone.
Yep, we might see a possible alliance here.
No.
So is he definitely not gonna go?
Several hours ago, we found an American indie band.
I don't know. I feel like if something happens to Flat, he might actually
First
go.
news and now video streaming, eh? Look at this. Do you see? Sajo?
Who?
Is something wrong, Ayaka? The enveloping the forest. It's almost like a bounded field.
Oh, is that Enkidu? He's gonna try to ally with Enkidu?
How in the world can you have so much faith?
I mean, Enkidu doesn't really want the Grail.
Though it appears your master is an exception. I suppose it's because she's not much like a master. Honestly, she's not a master at all. To be weak, you'll be killed. I'd like to measure your prowess against someone like him. By way of a fight. I love it when one gets straight to the point. You're saying I have to prove my strength, right? Having a trial to form an alliance. Now,
Oh, let's go.
let's say we start
Let's
this
see what
battle.
Richard can do.
Hey, brother! Letting you know that shake. It said that he spent less than a single year within his own country
Damn.
throughout his tenure.
Really?
That's not what I mean. I'm talking about...
Nice.
Locksley! You're a quick
Not
one.
bad.
Is that physical strength?
But by the way, Enkidu is holding way back.
In fist fighting. I've combined techniques I saw in what they call movies in my own combat style. Yeah! Lancer class. Nice to meet you.
And he doesn't even have his sword. Damn, not bad. But Enkidu's holding way back though.
Guess making. Shall use my sword. I've always wanted to do this once. The Knight of the Lake won with a branch. So I too will enact the same feat with a hand. Then he christened every possession he had to his name after that sacred sword. Obviously his own sword. But sadly enough, a noble dream. It's a dream that leads to the ends unhindered by anyone. And grave once again. This sword is the one and only.
Nice animation. Damn. That looked really good.
Come on now. Or with only a tree branch. What say you? Did I pass the test? Because it seems to me you haven't unleashed even half of your real strength.
Yeah, Enkidu was holding
You are strong
way
indeed.
back.
Though how my friend would give me a break. Please, don't be angry.
So it's gonna be the masters who don't care about the Grail versus those who do.
Do people say you're terrible at reading the room? Oh, please stop, Ayaka!
This definitely confirms what I said in the beginning, where he's probably gonna end up making an alliance with Assassin and Lancer.
My intention is to do something virtuous for someone like I don't deserve that kind of protection. Nor do I deserve anyone's trust.
Why is she so insecure?
Hey, know about Little Red Riding Hood of the Semino Apartments? They're still running away from Little Red Riding Hood to this day.
Don't tell me she's the girl.
You're going out of your way to be so kind to me. But I'm sure I'll end up by myself.
So is she the girl?
Out to the enemy, eh? Just don't you, Ayaka?
And is that
You mean?
is that why she keeps seeing
It comes with the territory. For example,
the little girl in a red hood?
And by my own younger brother, too. But that... Even if
Wait.
my body perishes...
So were they already together when she went to confront Lancer?
Girl making light of you, that her. It's true that
What is
Sergeant's
going
been in
on
my
here?
class for about a month. No. Just as important. Just a moment. Someone's here.
Oh, so they were already together. That's yeah. They're all gonna end up forming this alliance.
It's not quite actually. Ayaka,
She fainted.
are you seriously going to look for it? It's unfortunate the way I always seem to trouble.
They're starting to get along finally.
You always doing so, but that's not what I mean.
Well, not get along. They got along fine. They just starting to get on the same page now.
Can I come in? Who is it? You were correct.
I wonder if Flat is gonna end up joining this alliance. Because Flat is another one who doesn't really care about the Grail.
It was a fog up until now.
I think he said he just wants to see it.
It's in a different league. Why don't we use a bomb on the entire hospital? Buddy, no. Something just made a little visit.
Ooh. Okay. Not a bad episode. Not a lot of fighting, but we did start getting our... Did we summon all the servants yet? I think we haven't. I think there's one we haven't seen. And I think it's a Berserker. We're missing one Berserker, if I remember correctly. But I guess everybody's now... This Grail War is finally taking shape, and it appears to be that it's going to be those who care about the Grail versus those who don't. So we have on one side, we have Enkidu. Enkidu is technically automatically aligned with Gilgamesh, and Gilgamesh doesn't really care about the Grail either, although his master does. But we have Enkidu, Gilgamesh, Assassin, Lancer. I still having a confused to which servants belong to which Grail War, because there's a couple of them that belong to the fake Grail War, and then there's a couple of them who belong to the actual Grail War. But both Lancers are on the same team. I'm wondering if probably Flat is gonna end up joining them, just because he's another one who doesn't really care about the Grail. And I don't know if the other side is gonna make an alliance as well, but I don't see like Heracles getting along with, like, I don't see the Shadow Rider making an alliance with anybody. So I don't know if the other side is gonna end up making an alliance. I doubt it. They might just fight together if they meet each other on the battlefield, I guess. But as of right now, it's kind of looking like we have Gilgamesh, Enkidu, Richard, Assassin, both and the other Lancer, and probably Flat. So it's a pretty strong team, honestly. It's not a bad team. something very interesting though. So Ayaka went to school with Omaloy. Uh, he did say she only went in for a short time, but that's very interesting. I wonder how she got involved with she got involved with the Einsteins and how that happened and why she can't remember anything. And was the girl that they were talking about her? I'm assuming it was her, but now she also keeps seeing, maybe it's because they erased her memories, but she keeps seeing that red hooded figure, which is supposed to be her. It could either be her or someone she used to know, like close someone, like her, maybe like her sister or something. Or maybe, this is an interesting, they did mention one more person, right? So they made it seem like, let's see, they made it seem like she was the girl in the red hood, but something is not adding up, where it's like, if you're the girl with the red hood, why you keep having nightmares about the girl with the red hood? So she could also be not the girl in the red hood, but she could be the person in the elevator that refused to help her. Because she also told Richard, like, hey, I might end up betraying you. So I'm leaning more towards that end. Where she is not the girl in the red, but she was the person that didn't help the girl in the red. I'm leaning more towards that, because why would she say to Richard, I might betray you? So I'm leaning more towards that way. And by the way, is Richard even ever gonna get his sword back? And this is very interesting about his abilities, that when he's holding a strong weapon, the stronger he is. But since he's now aligned with Enkidu and Gilgamesh, maybe Gil might allow him to use one of his swords. And we all know everything is in the vault of in the gate of Babylon is top tier. So that wouldn't be, because I don't see him getting his hands on his sword again, because now it's in the hands of Castor, and Castor doesn't really go out on the battlefield at all. So I don't see him getting his sword back, which kind of sucks. But I can't see Enkidu creating a sword for him. But most of Enkidu's weapons, although they are good, they're made out of clay, which I'm not sure if it'll be a good enough weapon with for him to use, because it might crumble almost immediately. But if he does get something from Gil, then he might be able to fire a few Excalibur blasts. And who knows? Imagine, dude, this guy's a King Arthur fan, right? Imagine, because it's said that everything that exists was once in the vault of Gilgamesh. So imagine if he says like, hey, I'm a fan of King Arthur, or Gilgamesh seems to know a lot of stuff, like even from far away, like how he knows that Enkidu just made an alliance without being there at all. So imagine if Gilgamesh is like, you're a fan of King Arthur, right? And just gives him Excalibur. that would be interesting to see Richard finally having his hands on the actual Excalibur, or even Caliburn would do, you know? That would be very nice. That would be interesting. But yeah, this was an interesting chapter. Not at all how I thought it was gonna go. I thought that Richard stopped Assassin and then they were gonna have a talk and enter into an alliance. But turns out that they were already in an alliance by the time Richard stopped Assassin. So it kind of turned out as I predicted in the beginning of the video, just the other way around. But thank you for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the like, please subscribe to the channel, and if there's anything else you guys would like me to react to, please leave it down in the comment section below. And with that being said, catch you guys in the next one.